entire 5th grade in a space that it's this quiet before. So I can tell that they're really excited. Welcome to our 2022 5th grade award ceremony. We are so excited to be able to be here and hold this in person. This is our first time in 3 years being able to do this, so we're really excited that we're here and that you're all here with us. We are live streaming the ceremony, so if anybody at home is watching, thank you for being here as well. If not, it will stay on the website, so you can go back and watch it at any time. And thank you to Mr. Pritzker for live streaming and also for our beautiful lighting in here. Also, a very special thank you to Radio Recess, Mrs. Persico. She is the person behind the scenes that really looks at everything in detail and puts this all together. So a very big thank you to her, and as well as the other women in the front office. We really appreciate all that they do. A very big thank you goes out to our teachers, all of our teachers who are here today, as well as all of them in the school for all their help in planning today's ceremony. I know this is a ceremony for our 5th grade students, but we do have 2 very special teachers who are retiring this year, and I just wanted to acknowledge them. So congratulations to Mrs. O'Brien and Mrs. Edelman. And a very big thank you to Dr. Brennan for being with us here this morning to help us celebrate, as well as Mr. Michael Goldberg from our board event. Thank you. We are here today to celebrate the many accomplishments of our 5th grade students. Today, though, is really a celebration for all of you. You have all worked very hard over the years and persevered, especially these last few years. So you all have something very special that is worth celebrating, and you should all feel very proud. Today's award ceremony is also a celebration for your teachers and parents, for they have encouraged you and inspired you to always try your best and to realize that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to with hard work and perseverance. You have all accomplished many wonderful things here throughout your years at Salzman, and for this, you should all be very proud of yourselves. Proud of all you have learned, proud of the friendships you have made, and proud of the extraordinary effort that you have put in. As Albert Einstein once said, success comes from curiosity, concentration, perseverance, and self-reflection. Today, we would like to celebrate our students who have worked hard, persevered, and earned various awards. I'd like to again encourage all of our 5th grade students to think about all of your accomplishments and be very proud of yourselves. With that, I would like to invite up Mrs. Kate Kelly, who will be giving out our Academic Excellence Award.
I would like to first congratulate and send the best wishes to all of our 5th grade graduating students. This is really a special group of students and will certainly be missed. Today, I have the honor of presenting the Academic Excellence Award. This award is given to a 5th grader that has demonstrated significant academic progress during the school year. This recipient has consistently put forth effort for her studies. She is a focused learner and takes pride in her work. Her kindergarten teacher recalls her always having a smile and a positive attitude. She was always kind to all and always working hard. She was the type of student everyone wishes to have. Her 1st grade teacher described her as a little ray of sunshine. Not only did she shine with happiness and positivity each day, she brought out the sunshine in everyone around her. Her 2nd grade teacher remembers her as always having a smile on her face and a cheerful look in her eye. Her 3rd grade teacher recalls her always lighting up the classroom with her Daler colors and demonstrating school spirit. Her 4th grade teacher shared that she is always a ray of sunshine coming into the class every day. She loved Disney, which makes sense because she has a magical personality. She was always willing to help, be a friend to others, and she worked hard in all areas. Her 4th grade teachers remarked that she has a strong work ethic, and she always is willing to participate no matter the activity. Even if she is presented with a challenge, she perseveres in order to accomplish her goals. She surrounds herself with people that motivate her, and we are always proud of her strength and accomplishments throughout the year. It is clear that this student is quite exceptional. They have had the distinct pleasure of teaching this young lady for 3 years. They are beyond proud of how far she has become on her perseverance and positive attitude, and no doubt that she will only continue and face challenges ahead on a beautiful, determined, optimistic, and grace. They will remember the student as a strong, fierce, compassionate student. This year's Academic Excellence Award goes to Eliana Barters.
To invite up Miss Di Maria to give out some of our band awards.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Before the music awards are presented, I'd just like to acknowledge all the members of the senior band and the jazz band. In such a transitional year, these students have really continued to demonstrate musical excellence in the Farmingdale Music Department. Congratulations to all of you for having your first concert, challenging yourself musically, and for some of you, starting your instrumental music career. So I'd like to, at this time, ask for the members of the senior band and jazz band to stand to be recognized. After an unusual past 2 years, live music has made a triumphant return in Farmingdale, and our SEM students were eager to learn and perform. This year also brought back the NYSSMA Solo Festival, in which students are required to memorize scales, learn and perform a solo, and sight read for a judge to receive a grade. The NYSSMA students have shown such commitment to their craft, and it's truly displayed in their excellent scores. So I'm going to invite the following NYSSMA participants up here to be recognized and to receive their NYSSMA medal. Eric Bosk, Justin Cordova, Olivia Feldman, Katie Wilhaven, Sabrina Montalbano, and Jose Sobolano. Okay, our first band award I will be giving out today is the Doris B. Gland Band Award. This year's recipient of the Doris B. Gland Band Award will receive a certificate with their name as well as a check to assist in the purchase of an instrument, supplies, or private lessons. And this student will also have their name engraved on a plaque in the lobby. The recipient of this year's Doris B. Gland Band Award is a student who demonstrates the highest level of dedication to the SEM band program. This student is not only a member of the senior band, but also of the SEM Jazz Band and senior chorus. This student additionally was a NYSSMA Solo Festival participant where she received an outstanding score and performed at the PTA Pasta Night in March. In addition to her musical accolades, this musician is smart, funny, and just super kind to her classmates. She is a well-respected member of our ensembles by her classmates and teachers alike. I am beyond grateful for our early morning conversations and stacking stands on the chairs after rehearsal, our numerous recess practice sessions, and her excellent leadership. So it is with great pleasure that I present the Doris B. Gland Band Award to Ms. Sabrina Montalbano. And I have one more award to give out, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Band Award. Jazz Band here at SEM is a voluntary ensemble that allows students to expand their musicality by learning the style of jazz. The students of the jazz band are super dedicated to their craft, and they demonstrate that in their additional rehearsals and performances with one another. The recipient of this award will have their name engraved on a plaque that is displayed outside the auditorium, and in addition to receiving a certificate and recognition of dedication to the SEM Band program. This year's recipient is not only an outstanding band member, but an excellent and important performer in our SEM Jazz Band. He often comes to rehearsals eager to play and ready to collaborate with his peers. His ability to adjust his part to make music with others makes him a truly reliable musician. And he's always prepared for his lessons as well. A combination of at-home practice, private lessons, and passion for creating music makes this student a wonderful candidate for the Jazz Band Award. Although I will miss him next year and reminding him to stop throwing his drumsticks in the air all the time, it is my pleasure and honor to present the Louis Armstrong Jazz Band Award to Mr. Daniel Kelly.
To the stage to give out our orchestra awards.
Good morning, everyone. Would all members of the senior orchestra please stand and be recognized for your dedication and service to the SEM Orchestra program. I would like to recognize the following students who voluntarily went to this spring's NYSSMA Solo Music Festival. These students performed by themselves from a professional music judge. They were ambitious, hardworking, and in the end, they all received outstanding evaluations and scores. One of my students, after receiving their score, told me that the whole experience had to be the best thing that happened to them that week. I could not be prouder. Would the following orchestra students please come forward to receive your NYSSMA medals? Julia Brzezinski, Madison Roberto, Maria Judas, Anna Luxshire, and Christopher Kamana. Congratulations. The Salzman Memorial Orchestra Award is a great honor and is presented to a student who has gone above and beyond on their string instrument and in the orchestra program. This award includes a special plaque that permanently hangs on our lobby wall with the name of the award recipient engraved on a plate. This year, the award will be given to a very deserving student who has been a committed member of the SEM orchestra program for the past 2 years and a very active member of the SEM music department. She is a natural leader who is self-motivated. In April, the student participated in the NISMA Solo Music Festival and received an outstanding rating by her judge. Also, she distinguished herself in the spring concert by not only performing in the senior orchestra, but the senior chorus and jazz band. Anna, you put much effort and dedication into music. Thank you for your enthusiasm and commitment to the SEM orchestra and our music program. It has been a pleasure to watch you grow into such a fine young musician. You will be missed as you move on, but how lucky Howard Middle School will be to have you. Please join me in congratulating Anna Luxscheider as the recipient of the 2022 Salzman Memorial Orchestra Award.
Thank you, Mrs. Felker. I'd now like to invite up Mrs. Mykowski to give out our Choral Awards.
Before I present the National School Choral Award, I would like to acknowledge all of the 5th grade members of the senior chorus. If you were a member of the senior chorus for the winter or spring concert, will you please stand? It is with great pleasure that I present the National School Choral Award to Justin Cordova. Since the moment Justin joined the senior chorus, he was a model student and musician. Not only did Justin attend every rehearsal, but he was always present in every moment. Justin was always one of the first students to follow directions during rehearsals. He always maintained his focus. He was ready to sing at the start of every song. Justin went above and beyond by not only working hard, but by being a very helpful person. Whenever a friend needed help finding a page in the music, Justin turned to help them. Whenever someone left a folder behind, Justin stayed back to put that folder away. He came into every rehearsal with a smile on his face, said good morning, and at the end of every rehearsal, he asked if I needed help with anything, and said, have a nice day. Justin is a wonderful singer and musician, but he truly deserves this award because he's a wonderful person, and he knows what it takes to help a choir succeed, and that's teamwork. Congratulations, Justin. Unfortunately, Justin could not make it today, so I will accept the award on his behalf, and he will be presented with it tomorrow.
Thank you, Mrs. Mykowski. I'd now like to invite up Ms. Fischetto to give out our art awards.
Good morning, Salzman Memorial graduates and families. My name is Ms. Fischetto, and I'm one of the art teachers here at Salzman. Miss Pulse, the other art teacher, and I had the pleasure of working with these amazing and creative and talented students this year. Their artwork blew us all away, and we're so proud of what they accomplished this year. Miss Pulse unfortunately could not make it today, but I will be reading her speech on her behalf. Miss Pulse wrote, "It was a very difficult task to select just one student out of many tremendously talented fifth graders I've had the privilege to work with the last 10 weeks to honor with the Art Achievement Award. My fifth grade students came to class with such excitement and a willingness to try new things. In fact, when I brought a Target shopping bag and asked, 'What can you create out of this in one class period?' they didn't hesitate and quickly leapt into action. I have never seen that much excitement outside of my own, on my own over a Target bag, and their creations were extraordinary, as many of you may have seen displayed in the hallway. I would like to take a moment to thank you all for your joy, excitement, and bold creativity. You are all such incredible group of talented artists, and it has been an honor to work with you. You truly inspire me each day." The student I chose to receive this honor has illustrated a commitment to craftsmanship that I first noticed in her painting that was selected for our district art show last month. Her painting was inspired by artist Keith Haring, but it was her own interpretation, infused with her unique style. She takes such care with her projects and really puts in the extra effort to create something she's proud of. She is always available to help others in need, and she is such a delight to have in class. When I spoke with her other teachers, they were quick to share how responsible and respectful she was, a student committed to learning and doing her best. I really, really hope that she pursues art education as a career. She would be a gift to art students. I would like to present the Art Achievement Award to Ms. Bridget Daniels. This year's second Art Achievement recipient is a student who is a natural artist who is detail-oriented and dedicated to his work. This student was one of 3 students chosen to participate in the ASA All-County Art Show, as well as the District Art Show at Farmingdale High School. He has shown that he is serious about art and a hard worker. This student has even come down to the art room during his free time and during recess to perfect his work. I'm so proud of what he has accomplished this year in art class, and I know that he will continue to create amazing work next year at Howard. Congratulations to Caleb Ventroy.
Thank you, Ms. Bichetto. I'd now like to invite up Ms. Lapiana for our Physical Education Awards.
Good morning. The first awards I would like to give out are the Nassau Zone Physical Education Award. This is an award given to a male and a female who exemplifies what it means to have excellent sportsmanship, great behavior, always are kind to their peers, as well as being a fantastic athlete. The male recipient we picked this year is very deserving of this award. He always has a smile on his face and is a pleasure to have in class. He is always helpful and has excellent sportsmanship. He's very friendly outgoing, and athletic. He has participated in my wellness club this year, and outside of school, he participates in travel hockey and travel lacrosse. We look forward to watching him excel in all that he does throughout middle school and high school. It's my pleasure to give the Nassau Zone Physical Education Award to Nick Huber. The female recipient is very similar to the male in that she always has a smile on her face. She's always willing to help set up, clean up, always showing excellent sportsmanship as well. We can ask her help for anything and she's always eager to be there, regardless of what it is. She participates in CYO swimming, Green Dog softball, PAL tennis, PAL basketball, CYO basketball. And I personally have had this student in my class for the past years, getting to know what a sweet, empathetic, and yet sassy young lady she is. It gives me great pleasure to give the Nassau Zone Physical Education Award to Olivia Feldman. The Jim Favor Scholar Athlete Award is presented to a student who exhibits excellence in academics and athletics. They will receive a certificate and their name will be posted on a plaque in the hallway outside the auditorium for all to see. This year's recipient has been an absolute pleasure since the day he walked into the gymnasium in kindergarten. He always wants to talk about sports and tell us about his games over the weekend. He's always willing to lend a hand, setting and cleaning up. He always has a smile on his face and is always very eager to know what we have planned for the day so we can get started. He has great sportsmanship and is a great friend to everyone in his class. This young man is involved in many activities outside of school, but I will save the best one for last. He has played Hawks football, Greenbow baseball, and was involved in wellness club and student council. But lastly, has created his own sports podcast called Blitz Sports. I think that's pretty amazing for a fifth grader. So this year's Jim Favors Award recipient goes to Michael Lagarfo.
I'd now like to invite up Mrs. Coulter to give out some of our mathematics awards.
Good morning, parents, faculty, and the fifth grade students. I am honored to present this year's Patricia Steamback Math Awards. The two students receiving this year's awards have demonstrated tremendous growth in math this year. These two students came to AIS eager to face challenges and improve their understanding of difficult topics. They were always willing to work hard, and more importantly, they asked questions to uncover what they didn't understand. These students embraced and took responsibility for their own learning. They demonstrated grit and resilience and always maintained focus and a positive attitude. It is my pleasure to present this year's Patricia Steamback Math Award to two worthy recipients. The first recipient of the Patricia Steamback Math Award is Mariah Myers. second recipient of the Patricia Steamback Math Award is Aiden Zalea.
To invite up our PTA President, Mrs. Melissa Torres, for our PTA Service Award.
The PTA Service Award is presented to a student who is hardworking, enthusiastic, and always makes time to help others. This year's recipient exemplifies these qualities. She has strong work ethic and approaches every activity with a positive attitude. This student is remarkable. She is always striving to make herself and peers better. She is responsible for her own learning and continues to strive to accomplish her goals. She demonstrates courage by taking risks in her own learning, increasing her participation throughout the year in all areas. This student is not only a participant in Girl Scouts, she has taken on a leadership role and is an active contributor in the Student Council. She is a true model to all of her classmates and friends. The recipient of this year's PTA Service Award is Madison LaGurfa.
To invite up Mrs. Dwyer to give out our first New York State Comptroller Achievement Award.
The 2022 New York State Comptroller Achievement Awards are presented to two fifth grade students who have demonstrated exceptional leadership and academic excellence. One of this year's recipients is an exceptional leader among her peers. In many ways, this was another challenging year, yet this student exhibited a positive attitude each day in our classroom. Throughout it all, she exemplified respect and acceptance of others, kindness toward all, and motivated others to be as curious and as enthusiastic about learning as she is. This year's recipient is an outstanding student in all academic areas. I'm gonna cry. In class, she has proven herself to be a talented writer and an insightful reader. This student made meaningful connections to the world outside of our classroom while studying different cultures in social studies and during our very exciting lab experiments in science. She is an enthusiastic student whose love of learning was obvious every day in class. It is my very great privilege to present the 2022 New York State Comptroller Award to Emma and
Thank you, Mrs.
recipient, who was chosen for the New York State Comptroller Award, has consistently demonstrated dedication, compassion, respect, and responsibility throughout all aspects of school and community. These are the characteristics needed to be considered a great leader. The student is not only committed to her work, but is always willing to help others who need assistance. She is a wonderful role model, showing others hard work and perseverance are traits that help you work diligently at the task at hand. She has demonstrated her problem-solving skills by brainstorming solutions to problems by viewing situations from different perspectives. She has inspired others because of her leadership, skills, and exceptional academic performance. It is my privilege to present the New York State Comptroller Achievement Award to Valeria Turk.
To give out our first Attorney General's Pca Award.
Okay. All right. The New York State Attorney General's Pca Award recognizes 2 students who demonstrate exceptional courage, character, and commitment. This first recipient consistently demonstrates all 3 of these characteristics. He is a responsible and generous student. He not only tends to his own work, but goes out of his way to help others who need assistance. He is well respected by his fellow students because of his kind nature and outgoing personality. He inspires others to follow in his direction and does the right thing even in tough situations. The student is not afraid to take risks in his learning and is committed to doing his best work. He is a leader in all that he does, whether it be in group work, in the classroom, or in any athletic activity he participates in. He constantly encourages others and wants to see those around him succeed. He is an incredible person, and any teacher would be lucky to have him as a student. It is my privilege to present the 2022 New York State Attorney General's Pca Award to Braden Clarkson.
Attorney General's Pca Award.
It is my pleasure to present the Attorney General's Pca Award to a student who has shown good character in every interaction with her fellow students and teachers by always being respectful, compassionate, and encouraging to others. This outstanding student came to school each day with a positive attitude and a commitment to learn. She displayed courage and character by being an independent thinker and a role model for other fifth graders. She took empathy and put it into action by including others and offering a helping hand to all. Each day she was committed to doing her best work and set goals to challenge herself. She understood that she was building her future each day through hard work and determination. Through her example of grit, kindness, and encouragement, she motivated others to be their personal best. The Saltzman East Memorial student who demonstrated exceptional character, courage, and commitment is Paula Mesa Vega. must be doing okay because they're gonna let me do another one. Okay. Each year, the Farmingdale Federation of Teachers presents an award to a student who is caring, responsible, and dependable. They show all around good character. This year's winner is one of the kindest students you can meet. She goes out of her way to be respectful to everyone in the Saltzman building. She is exceedingly kind and respectful to both her peers and her teachers. Whenever someone is in need of help or just needs a friend, this student is always there. She's also incredibly hardworking, no matter the task at hand. She can always be counted on to do her best. She embodies the quote, "In a world where you can be anything, be kind." The winner of this year's FFT Award will receive a certificate and a check for $250. It is my honor to present the 2022 Farmingdale Federation of Teachers Award to Valeria Flores Bravo.
Thank you, Mrs. Dwyer. I'd now like to invite back up Mrs. Lutz to give out our Jeff Caruso School Spirit Award.
The Jeff Caruso School Spirit Award is presented in memory of Mr. Caruso, who, to remember and to honor his spirit as well as his joy for learning. The care he exuded for everyone at SEM was evident. His laughter, his jokes, and his huge heart will never be forgotten. As our assistant principal, he brought a special spirit of fun and excitement to SEM. Who can ever forget Mr. Caruso standing outside washing cars to raise money for 5th grade events? His unique Halloween costumes bring smiles to all. When School Spirit Week would arrive, he would remind us what it meant to be a Taylor. Every time we now see the Taylor paw print, we remember how Mr. Caruso brought that symbol to our school. This award is presented to a student who exemplifies good character and school spirit. This year's recipient symbolizes the true meaning behind this award. She is a member of the orchestra at SEM, as well as a contributor in the student council. She participates in all the school spirit events. Outside of school, she is involved in soccer. Also, she is a hard worker and produces high-quality work on a regular basis. It is my privilege to present the 2022 Jeff Caruso School Spirit Award to Alyssa Casca.
I'd now like to invite up Miss Cabot to give out this Stanley Award.
Hello. The Stanley D. Salzman Award is presented to a student who is well-rounded, excels academically, and demonstrates a strong work ethic. This year's winner is all of these and more. She has shown perseverance, kindness to others, and a commitment to her education well beyond her years. She's also a caring and supportive friend who stands up for others. This year's recipient is a member of the SEM Chorus, as well as a member of the Escape the Room Club. Outside of school, she plays in the soccer league and excels there as well. She represents everything this award is about. Mr. Salzman would be proud to give this award to this year's winner. It is my honor to present the 2022 Stanley D. Salzman Award to Alishba Ali.
Thank you, Dr. O'Regan. Good morning, everybody. You know, it's actually quite a joy sitting up on this stage because the four of us have the opportunity to see a perspective of all of you. And our students, it's really fun to watch as the awards get read out. You're literally, parents, I wish you could see this, they're pointing at each other, gravitating towards here and then there, and then you just see the excitement erupt. It's really special. So congratulations to all of our children. You have a community of peers to go along with you into Howard and beyond. And today, I'm honored to present the Dr. Gary E. Carp Community Service Award. The Gary Carp Community Service Award is presented to a student who exhibits a sense of service and commitment to school and community. This year's recipient is a well-rounded student, musician, and athlete. So I'm going to watch the fingers, they're going to start to go. Throughout her time at Saltzman East Memorial, this year's recipient has been very active in extracurricular activities. She's a member of the Saltzman East Memorial Orchestra, playing the violin. In addition, she's a member of the chorus. She participated in after-school clubs such as Student Council and Orchestra Club. Not only has she been involved in clubs, she's a member of the Girl Scouts. This year, she consistently showed her school spirit, celebrating the 100th day of school, Daler Days, and Spirit Weeks. When not in school, she plays soccer and dances. She's always willing to volunteer to help appear in class, as well as assist anyone who needs help throughout the school day. She takes pride in her work and tries her best when working on difficult activities. We are incredibly proud of this young lady and know she will accomplish great things in the future. It is my honor to present the 2022 Gary Carp Community Service Award to Maria Lopez. Congratulations, Maria.
Dr. Brennan. I'd like to invite up Mr. Goldberg to give out our final award, which is the 2022 Board of Education Scholarship and Citizenship Award.
Good morning, everyone. The Board of Education Award is presented to a student who exhibits excellence in academics, citizenship, and leadership. This year's recipient exemplifies all of these qualities. This year's award winner is an independent thinker who takes pride in her work. She is an avid reader, has a clear love for learning, and believes in the value of her education. She pushes her thinking and is ready to meet any challenge. She is determined and always works diligently on her assignments, which inspires others to do the same. She goes out of her way to make everyone feel included, treats others with kindness, and always respects her teachers and classmates. She is an amazing friend and does the right thing even in the toughest situations. Her positive attitude and compassion for others makes her a role model for her peers. She is a member of the Saltzman East Memorial Orchestra, and outside of her school days, she brings her determination and talent to her love of dance. Her teachers are immensely proud of her and know she will accomplish wonderful things at Howard Middle School. It is my privilege to present the 2022 Saltzman East Memorial Board of Education Award to Mallory Porto.
the time to acknowledge the students who have earned various awards. We would like to once again congratulate all of our students. We want you to think about your accomplishments here at Salzman and to know how very proud of you that we are. And we also really need you to understand how proud you should be of yourselves. You've all accomplished so much in your time here at Salzman, and you've persevered through a lot of experiences. We always hope that you hold on to that and you always remember the things that you've accomplished here at Salzman.
I didn't realize you were closing. Thank you so much. That concludes our awards ceremony. We, again, are so proud of all of our 5th grade students. We so appreciate our parents coming today and supporting your children. We really do share a sense of pride with you. And we've been watching the weather minute by minute for the whole week. And I think, fingers crossed, we are just going to make it for our moving up ceremony tonight. So we look forward to seeing you all there. Again, thank you parents for joining us, our 5th grade students.